Alright, you guys, welcome back to another video from the Wolfpack. We are currently on Forza Horizon 4, making a short video on how I like to drift around town, how I like to drift at crates, and rules. Before we get going here, let me show you, make sure my gears are working fine. I'm going into my settings. Go to difficulty settings. Make sure you have somewhat similarity to these settings for easy drifts. Custom drive assist, ABS off. Normal steering. You can use simulation if you want. Me personally, I like normal. Traction off, stability control off. Now shifting is different. You can use manual. You can use manual clutch. I will recommend with clutch. I like my braking only to help me driving when I'm holding my brake. Cosmetics, so I'm not bumping and making anyone do spin outs, because there's like a small force field around your car to protect your car to make no damage. And now to your wheel settings. Here's mine. As you can see, I can click. When I click device 3 and I pull my e-brake, it'll set it. No more things to do. You're ready to go. That's what I like about it. When you go later down, you will see my shift up and my shift down. And what we're going to do here is we are going to change it eventually, but I just want to show you how this works. I'm going to push up. Activates it. I'm going to go down to shift down. Activates it. Now that is a Thrustmaster shifter with a subsequential add-on. It is not the H type. But what we're going to do here now is we're going to switch it. Yep. Up. Down to shift. Here we go. We may be a little rusty with the new shift method, but we are going to try to get used to it. Here we go, you guys. Oh, and here is my wheel settings. We are going to move a couple of these too. We're going to make the force feedback a little bit tougher. But make sure you write down or take a picture of these settings. Me personally, I don't like the vibrations. But you can move up your force feedback scale. 70 was just to get used to it and not wreck my wheel. 90 is a good place. Same with 70 for the understeer. That's for when you're drifting and your minimum force feedback, when you hit stuff and everything, and the way the wheel fights you. It's a great way to get used to the wheel. If you don't know, I do have the G920 Logitech steering wheel with third-party handbrake and the Thrustmaster shifter. Alright, here we go. So I have been a lot of people asking me what I like to do when I start my drifts. I like to stay in Edinburg a little bit. Oh, watch out for the train there. I try to stay realistic as more as possible, just because it's fun that way, and it makes me want to try to drift better. As you can see, I had a little bit of a mishap there. Hopefully we can get these lines in right. After a couple little practice runs, we're going to see if this run is the best run, and we're going to keep this one. I just love the G920 Logitech steering wheel. It just made my drifting so much better, so much more enjoyable. As you can see how smooth these transitions are. I love to try not to hit the sidewalks, because then in reality you hit a sidewalk or even a car just like that, like a little bump, you would be in trouble or you would ruin your car. And then on top of that, I think only 2 runs of this in a realistic car, my tires would have been done. Even right here would have put a big huge dent in the side of my car. I still like this line, and it is a very fun line. This is in Edinburg. It's something that I like to do just to warm up. It warms up my wheel. It warms up my senses. And unfortunately, I didn't do it there. Alright, I think we are good here at Edinburg, as we are going to go move over to crates, and I'm going to give you a couple rules on what you should be doing over there. Here we go. Here's the big corner. Can we hold it? And shift down. We held it. There we go. That's much better. Very good line this round. But as soon as we finish this up, we will go hit up some crates. Cars everywhere. This is the reason why I like crates. The cars. Unfortunately, cars do make it a little bit harder to drift in Edinburg. I do love it though. I really do. Alright, let's get rolling. So one of the main things I love to do around here is just clear the track out from all this debris as much as possible, because you're going to need this line with no obstacles such as those wood, little metal pieces. Even right here, watch, boom. See how it sent me around? Like it launched my car into the opposite direction. Even right here along this little hairpin, it is very hard to hold a tandem with someone if you have debris. I will show you guys the clipping points here shortly, like there's one there. We're going to go around, finish the track here, give you guys a little bit of a quick glimpse at it. Here's an outside clipping point right here that a lot of people can't hit. Same with this one, right on where my bumper is. Alright. Looking very smooth, very smooth. This is what I love about crates. Consistent lines. You don't have to worry about vehicles. And another big rule with a lot of these crate lobbies, they don't want you hitting that fence. That fence is like a wall for it dropping huge tires. That's why a lot of people like crates. Because then it's like a actual track for drifting almost. It is not a track for drifting, but it's the closest thing we can get. Next thing I want to show you guys here is my horsepower. I have 430 horsepower in rear wheel drive. B class, as you would know, I'm in stock tires. A lot of these crate lobbies will only let you have 350 to 550 horsepower. As you can see, I have 490 here. It is also A class, so it's stock tires. Also in my S14, it's 408. Stock tires are rear wheel drive. Remember that. That is one of the huge things for crates. They will not let you in with all wheel with any type of sports, street, race tire. If your tires come out with street or sport next, that means they are not stock tires. Alright, so right here, this is my tuning. I'm only going to show you my tire pressure as my tune is secret, but definitely try to learn how to tune a car. It really helps you control your car out there. As you can see here, I'm going to do a very quick run. I'll hit some of the clipping points. That's my third rule. Clipping points, you got to try to hit those as much as possible. I know they're very hard to hit, so definitely practice this line as much as you can. I like to initiate here. One clipping point. That was on the outside. You don't have to go all the way out. A lot of people can't. Here's the second. on the inside. Oh, outside, inside, so that's 3, 4. On the outside here, 5. Inside 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, inside 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and then a nice transition in here on the outside corner. 17, I think I said. And 18, 19 to finish it off. If I miscounted, I am sorry, but that was just the gist of the clipping points. I really do love tandems at crates, so we'll go ahead and fast forward into a crate lobby to show you how some of the tandems work. So in this small section right here, I'm getting invited into a party.
Cosmo is only 1,700 pounds, and I have
sorry, 1 second.
378 horsepower, and just
you can't hear them. I'm sorry for that. That is the Xbox party. But right here, you're going to join the Convoy session again through the party list in your pause menu. It's going to say a couple times that it's not working. Just keep doing it. Reset it if you have to, like by backing out. Go back in. Push Y again. This can be worked on a controller, so that means on Xbox as well. So you join Convoy session again. Just give it a minute. It will work. You don't have to turn off your Xbox and back on, because this will happen again. But this is what my technique that I like to do. And as you can see, the Horizon Live Convoy session is ready. So here we go. We're going to be getting into a good lobby with these guys. You will hear them shortly. I will leave them on the Xbox mic, because usually you can give good tips. Sorry for my stutter. Some good tips, some good insights, and you can meet some great people. But then again, I'm going to remind you guys that the crates drifting world is very strict and can be very mean.
It's not right.
Here we go. We're going to follow the Super Lover. He got a little bit of a launch on me, but that's okay. Try to catch up after this corner. I'm not really hitting the clipping points as much. I will try to hit this one. And when you look, I'm like holding my brake. You can see my tail lights. I'm feathering it. You can see it by my RPMs and my see how my throttle goes down and back up, down and back up. And then I'm also holding my brake, trying to hold that angle and trying to stay as close as I can. If you're having troubles with this, what I would highly recommend is do not be second, lead, or really near the front of these tandem lines. Stay at the back, follow the line, get used to the line, aka track. And once you get used to everything, you will be able to hold that tandem. I promise you. Just practice. It's all about practice and feel. I was not like this at the beginning with my wheel. When I was drifting my wheel, I couldn't even make it past the first corner. But thank you guys all for hanging out with me. I really hope you enjoyed this video. We will get back to you again more. My next video will be on how I tune my cars. The Wolf Pack is out. You guys enjoy. Thank you guys so much for hanging out.